We're watching Twilight. And I know I'm going to get a lot of hate, but I love Twilight, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I don't really know much about Twilight. I know that Kristen Stewart smells bad, and that's what he's attracted to.
You're close, but it's the opposite. She smells really, really good.
Oh, okay. I know the vampires sparkle in the sunlight, which, like, right away my first question is, I know I've seen vampire guys in, like, the sunlight.
I feel like you're coming at this.
Like, I've seen them walking around in the day in the clips of the movie, so... And he's not, like, sparkling then.
Well, yeah, that's because... Oh, my God. It's because they live in Forks, which is, like, constantly... It's, like, the rainiest place in the United States. So, it's always cloudy out. And so they need, like, direct sunlight makes them sparkle. But if the sun's behind clouds... Will you just be open-minded?
I'm open-minded.
If you want to hate on Twilight, I'm okay with that. But you have to watch it first. Like, you can't just hate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not fair. Like, how would you feel if I went into the movie just hating it and was like, this is going to be bad? No, you have to go into it with an open mind because it's not that bad.
I'll be open. I will be accepting and see if I like it. I like vampire movies.
I feel like people just see Twilight and they're like, oh, sparkly vampires, that's going to be shitty. But it's like, it's a different take on vampires. You know what I mean? That doesn't make it wrong. It's just different.
All right. Now, also, the only other one thing I know about this movie is that a werewolf boy or man marries a baby.
That's not what happens.
That's the only other thing I know from this movie.
Incorrect.
And I've seen pictures of the baby, and it's terrifying.
First of all, it's incorrect. And second of all, that's the 5th movie.
So I got to get 4 deep into this movie before I see...
It's part 2 of the 4th movie.
So in the 4th movie, a man marries a baby.
No, he doesn't marry the baby.
Yes.
That's not exactly what happens.
It's weird. Yeah. And,
what is wrong? Why are you hating so bad?
No, that wasn't hatred. In Victorian literature, you try to make the female characters as plain and boring as possible.
Yeah. Because
it makes it easier for women reading the book or reading the story to place themselves in place of the character. But if you think of classic Victorian stuff like Jane Eyre, Pride and Prejudice, like none of those female characters have much personality.
Okay, I 100% disagree with you.
You disagree?
Could not disagree more. Think that was the exact opposite of what you meant to say, in fact. Are you kidding?
I never found them to be that.
Oh my God, you need to reread Pride and Prejudice.
Yeah.
Do you think they were boring? Good Lord.
I think the male characters have more personality than the females. Alright, you ready to watch Twilight?
You're an idiot. I tried to find my cardboard cutout I had of Edward Cullen, but I couldn't find it. I think our mom got rid of it.
Yeah.
Because I was going to put him in the background there for everybody.
With how much crap is in the background, I don't think anyone would have noticed.
Watch you fall in love with this and want to read all the books. I have them all. I'm worried that all of our watchers or viewers I'm gonna lose all credibility for saying I like this movie.
So, I can't bring myself.
We're gonna have to cut all the music out.
Oh.
Unfortunately, but just know that I had this soundtrack in high school and I loved it.
I'll sing it for you. The dice is so. I didn't know the lyrics.
Still
now these
dancing.
are werewolves, people.
I'm glad you're finally here. Charlie here hasn't shut up
Spoiler
about it since you
alert.
told me you were coming.
Anything you need? Tour guide, lunch date, shoulder to cry on?
Did you just say I'm straight?
No.
I'm really
He's
kind of
supposed
the
to be
more.
straight.
Yeah.
My girl.
Ew.
Oh, what?
Hey, Mike.
We kissed her. Here's your first view of the Cullen.
I can, totally.
I'm so excited for you.
We're that.
I still get like giddy whenever I see him. I'm like, oh. He must have felt so silly acting this out. Like,
You're disgusted.
Right.
She smells awful.
can you imagine someone staring at you like that on your first day? Look at him! He looks like a psycho. Do you see that? He's like,
Yeah.
I love that. That scene is really famous because she like shakes the ketchup and like nothing comes out. She's like,
It looks like she's not even trying. Like,
yeah,
you gotta put...
yeah.
It doesn't just
gotta,
fall
like-
out. You gotta squeeze a little.
So,
Like,
don't laugh.
Edward, he's killing someone.
You're not in Phoenix anymore, Bills.
You know how I know I'm
Figured
so
out my
much
name.
older? Is that now I find her dad to be like the hottest character in this movie. I'm like, ooh. Hey, Charlie. How much of this do you know?
What? About anaphase?
No, not about anime.
You want to talk about cell butters?
That I know you know nothing.
Charlie?
Wow. Now that guy is pale.
They're all pale. They're vampires.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Like, they...
Looks like you took quite a spill.
You must just tell regular people that you have some kind of disease. Because, like, otherwise I'd just be like, there's something wrong with that guy. Like, if I just saw him walking around.
How did you get over to me so fast?
I was standing right next to you, Bill.
Oh, here's gaslighting
No.
101.
You were next to your car, across the lot.
No, I wasn't.
I like that he's not necessarily mean. He borders more on, like, aloofness.
Really? I feel like he's mean.
Yeah, no, I feel it's more like, hey, I'm not going to treat you like...
She just woke up and he's standing in her room. But it was a dream.
Not a dream.
You would be so much more freaked out. She just was like, oh, let me turn the light on. In real life, you'd be like, what the fuck?
So in Twilight, they can come into a house without being invited?
Yes. Yeah. Do you know what he's doing? What Edward's doing?
What do you think?
He
About what?
Do you want to go?
staring at her.
No problem.
I love how similar they make
Yeah, he
these
is.
two characters. Like, they totally seem like father and daughter. They're both kind of
It's
like...
because they're wearing the same shirt.
I mean, like, they're both, like, not real chatty and kind of like,
No.
and kind of, like, awkward.
I guess it's weird we don't see her. She doesn't seem to have an interest in anything.
Should I know what that means?
What do you want her
Push
to join
beach
the
down to
softball
Philly
team?
Res. We're all going tomorrow.
Yeah, there's a big call coming in.
And I don't just surf the internet.
Cullens don't come here.
What did your friends mean about, the Cullens don't come here?
You caught that, huh?
Like, it wasn't super obvious.
I'm not really supposed to say anything about it.
You caught that thing he
Hey,
said
I can
directly
keep
to
a
you,
secret.
huh?
Who are you?
It's always the same inane questions. Who are you?
Why don't you have a
What do
shirt
you
on?
want?
Why are you doing this?
Looks great.
You said that about like the last 5 dresses, though.
This
Hey,
is the one thing
You
that...
asked to join them.
That's what I'm saying. This is the one thing that always
really into
bothered
this, are
me
you?
in the books is I felt like she's so self-centered.
really just wanna
Like,
go
her
to this
friends
bookstore.
really want her opinion on the dresses, and she
you
just,
go to the
like,
restaurant?
doesn't give a shit.
You sure?
And she's like that with a lot of things,
same
where
here.
it's like other people are, like, wanting her to participate or to be a
She's
good
right, though. This
friend, and
looks
she's
awesome.
just so into herself. Like, she's very self-centered.
There you go.
Where were you? We left you messages.
Yeah, we waited, but we were like starving.
is-
Shut up and watch our movie.
I feel like these talking scenes are taking a really long time.
I know, watching this back, I'm like, oh god, this is so cringe.
I was like, can we not about to get to the plot
I
of the
love
bad
it.
vampires and the good
Listen,
vampire?
I
Like,
still love it, but it's very cringe.
well, no, it's just a lot of melodrama, which is fine for... Oh my god, I almost touched your hand. I like the idea of, like, vampires and werewolves and everything being in, like, a small town in Washington. Like, it's cool.
Yeah. Well, and the premise of the werewolves they're not actually werewolves.
Mm.
In like how you think of werewolves.
Oh, they're like shapeshifters?
They're like shapeshifters, yeah.
That's kind of cool.
And it's something that
They're
their
like
tribe
skinwalkers.
Yeah, and it's something that their tribe got when like when vampires started like showing up. Their tribe evolved to where like the men started turning into like wolves to protect the tribe. But now it's just an old story because no vampires have been around, so no one's turning into a werewolf anymor because it's like a dormant kind of gene because they're not needed.
They're not werewolves right now?
No, it's not till the second movie. In the second movie, spoiler alert, the Cullens being around so much starts to make some of the young men shapeshift into wolves.
See, I assumed they were just a tribe of werewolf.
No, so like Jacob, when he's telling this, he really does believe it's just stories.
Oh, okay. So she's blowing him off?
She's walked past him aggressively towards the woods.
Oh, no,
when school's
okay.
starting. So she's kind of signaling to him,
Follow me.
follow me.
Let's hook
We
up.
need to talk.
DTF.
No! TTF.
A while.
Will you stop snacking? I'm not going to be able to use any of this footage. This is an important scene.
I know what you are.
I love it. She's like,
Say it
you're a leprechaun.
out loud.
What? Why?
It's a weird kink thing.
Say it.
Say it.
Vampire.
He's like, ding, 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 bitch.
Are you afraid?
See, if I didn't know better, I would be like, oh, he's going to turn into a monster. It's going to be grotesque.
Shut up. Basking it at him.
I don't care.
I've killed people before.
I don't care.
I'm literally a murderer.
I wanted to kill you. I've never wanted a human's blood so much in my life.
I trust you.
Don't.
He's literally like, I am a red
here.
flag.
Yes. Yeah.
And
My
she's
family,
just like, red
we're
flags are
different from
beautiful.
others in our time. We only hunt animals.
But he should have just been like, Bella, I think you might lack a self-preservation instinct.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. He was like, get away from me. And she was like, get closer to you? I'm going to kill you. But then I can be with you always.
It's just weird when he's
I also
just
think
like,
how awkward is he like laying there? It's like the most awkward position.
yeah, it's pretty awkward.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, we just saw that.
She's saying what she's summarizing what she knows.
Yeah. You know that because he told you that.
She's in love.
No, okay. So, she is
He went to
affected.
pick her up.
She is affected by his vampire hormones. Like, that's the
No.
only...
Gambling.
Or pheromones. That's the only thing...
Bond.
It's definitely
James
love.
Bond.
She said it was love.
No. I don't believe that. She must be getting mind
My
altered.
God.
Is there supposed to be music playing?
There is music playing. Are you deaf?
What?
You
I
don't
didn't
hear
even-
that?
I didn't even
can't
register
dance.
this as music. What if she's like, what are you
Well, I could
listening
always
to?
make you.
They
like-
literally just had a conversation about what he's
No,
listening
no, I was
to.
gonna say, what if she's like, what do you listen to? And he's like, Cardi B.
Body yada 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 yada.
You really shouldn't have said that.
That dancing scene would have been very different.
You better hold on tight, Spider Monkey.
I know you're gonna love these lines.
Do you trust me?
No, you're a
theory.
vampire.
Then close your eyes.
Doesn't exist.
Does in my world.
I mean, even if you don't have a fear of heights,
Well, you have a fear of heights, so I feel like you can't really.
if I climbed on Edward's back and he jumped like half a tree up, I'd be like, no, take me down.
Yeah, that's because you are a wimp. But I would be like, yes, Edward, I trust you. Catch me.
Can you imagine me? I'm just like, higher, Edward, higher. Yeah, these people really hate shorts.
Yeah, they do. I mean, if you look like that, you
Protect our family.
See, I would have had more comedy where, like,
It's not a
Bella
comedy.
comes out wearing, like, a clove of garlic thinking it's gonna help.
That would have been funny.
No.
Like, here, they're equally pale.
Do you like how he's like, Bella, you are my life now. I know we've only known each other for 2 weeks, but it's been a great 2 weeks.
I'm sorry, but in the end, like, what do you have in common with a 17-year-old girl?
Hey, Mom, it's
Yeah,
me
that's
again.
creepy, right?
Like, mentally,
You
like,
must have let your phone die or something.
I think we're to believe
I'm not
she's like
in
an old
Forks,
soul.
but everything's okay.
still got a real, like, gloomy feel, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you're an old soul, Bella.
I'm just telling you. I'm just
No, I get what you're saying.
giving you context.
Like, it's just a creepiness factor you can't, get away from. But obviously, you're gonna have to bring them.
Bring what?
Like, the vampires.
No, she does not. She's supposed to be told to come alone, wasn't she?
Yeah, but that's dumb.
Has she done anything smart yet? In this moment, she is turning into a vampire.
Oh. I thought he had to, like, And Edward just turned him into a super vampire.
Yeah, that's how it works.
I can't just leave you. We can't be apart. You can't leave me.
They really like close-ups. Don't they?
Okay, just don't.
It's not a bad thing to
You
say.
can't say stuff like that to me. Ever.
I like how quick he changes it up. He's like, you have to leave. And now he's like, never mind.
Am I gonna go?
You said no, so I'll stay.
I don't know. I thought maybe he... It makes sense, I think, if he was more like, sorry, we'll talk about it when you're out of the hospital.
Yeah, but he goes from you need to leave to, alright, I'll stay.
That was a test. You love me. It's weird that prom has an inside and an outside.
Yeah, well, most proms, fun fact, are not in the high school
why did you
gym
save me?
or cafeteria like ours.
Let the venom spread.
Oh, yeah.
I could be like you.
Most are at like other locations like hotels or restaurants.
The town
and
I
stuff.
teach at, I think
Don't
they
want
had at
this.
the casino.
They had it at the casino?
I think so.
That's nice.
About being with you
And then I think about this and I think,
Forever.
I just imagine like your high school boyfriend being stuck with him for the rest of your life, and it's like,
Well, the thing is it's a decision she has to make within like a year or two, or they're gonna look like a really creepy couple.
yeah, that's for sure.
What?
Is it not enough just to have a long and happy life with me?
All right, so what do you think?
It was all right. It wasn't bad.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 5 being average.
I would say 5. Like for me, that's an average
That's fair,
movie.
because this is
But I think like if you're a girl, particularly like a high school age girl,
yes, that's why I think part of the reason why I enjoyed it so much is it just like harkens back to like,
it's like the right age, like junior high probably.
yeah, it was great. Now for me, I'd rate it like a 9 because I really, really enjoyed it. But like I said, I have that nostalgia feeling.
I don't know. Maybe we could try the second movie sometime if you think.
Yay! I love this. The second one's my favorite.
I don't mind. I mean, it wasn't long. It was alright.
The second one's my favorite because it just pulls on my moody teen heartstrings. Like, it is just like moody, teenager, angsty, depressed.
Yeah.
The world is not fair. Like, it's just so...
See, I feel like I'm expecting plot and action.
There's more action. There's more plot and more action. I think it has more depth than this one.
All right, so who knows? Maybe we'll watch the second one at some point. I want to kind of...
We will definitely watch the second one at some point.
I kind of want to have Casey watch another vampire thing like
Okay,
Lost
I have
Boys or
seen
something.
vampire movies. Okay, you're acting like like this is the only vampire movie I've ever seen.
What other vampire movies have you seen?
I know I've seen others. I feel like there has to have been others. I've seen the vampire Mickey Mouse Clubhouse episode.
Okay. So I don't know. Maybe we'll try things out and see what people think. But in the meantime, all right, comment. What should our comment thing be? Comment if
Team
you're...
Edward or Team Jacob?
There you go. Comment if you're Team Edward or Team Jacob.
I'm Team Jacob. What are you?
I'm Team Bella. She don't need a man.
Oh, I like that. There you go.
But anyway, all right. And then, subscribe and everything else. Then be on the lookout. As soon as we edit another movie, we'll have it up, hopefully in a week. All right. Bye.